one thing. Then, children, calm, softening, soft now, soft. The scent in the beginning, all evening, a flower. Yes, close my eyes, all evening, openly. Children, air, behind, kick, disappear, ache, garden, possessing, before you know it, the air. The red cleared the air. A path, air, free enterprise rises.
Hello? Oh, good. This is already on. Okay. Well, we're going to get started over here on the Coulter stage, everybody. This is a performance of music from the University of Virginia, music and poetry, I should say. And on behalf of the Ecosono Ensemble and Rita Dove, the poet, and myself, the composer, and the Interactive Media Research Group, who developed the software for this piece, we hope that you enjoy this performance of The Ceiling Floats Away. So this is a work of a concert version of the piece that's 13 poems set to music, chamber music. And Rita Dove is a wonderful American poet that you've no doubt known. She's a Pulitzer Prize winning poet and was our U.S. Poet Laureate. So it's really nice to have this work for her here in the American History Museum at Accelerate. It asks you to, or welcomes you to, interact with the piece in audience interaction bridges, and there are instructions about that here. You can do it through your phone. So grab a sheet of paper and it has the URL that you navigate to on your phone, and you'll see this circle. If you touch into the location, will you give yourself a name? And then if you touch the location that you were standing in the room, so I'm at the front, I'm gonna touch there, and then you can respond to Rita's poetry or the music. So we might say, welcome everyone. And then you send that text, and you'll see the texts from everyone on the screen. We've recorded every word. We recorded Rita Dove reading these poems, and so every single word out of her oeuvre of poetry is in a database in the computer. And so when you enter text into the Nomad's system through your phone, the database does a lookup and finds, and she assembles a message back to you. And so in this way, the audience is in kind of dialogue with the poetry and the music. So the music and the poetry are influenced by the input from the audience. Sometimes she repeats back what you said, and that's kind of interesting. But sometimes she says something else. So if you say something like, "Today's a nice day," she might reply, "It's simply how it is." Right? So she doesn't necessarily do. So I encourage you to come and sit and listen to this composition. It's a chamber music piece. It's not an installation or an exhibition. It's really a performance work. And we're so thrilled to be here from the University of Virginia, and really want to thank the organizers of Accelerate and the Smithsonian for having us, and especially to Bill Sherman and Matthew Slatz, who have invited us to be part of the UVA team here today. This has been a great festival, so we'll get started now.
A forget her the and is it a pre a got a shirt quartet foot 50 black business float care this and chip people there is equal for come for like cricket into I doing kit creep couple people. The ceiling floats away, cheaper, and cold, contemplating. snow then. Snow would be the easy way out. That softening sky like a sigh of relief at finally being allowed to yield. No dice. We stack twigs for burning in glistening patches, but the rain won't give. So we wait, breeding mood, making music of decline. We sit down in the smell of the past and rise in a light that is already leaving. We ache in secret, memorizing a gloomy line or two of German. When spring comes, we promise to act the fool. Pour, rain. Sail, wind, with your cargo of zithers. A falling star. Creek, track, crying. Disappear, tear, one thing. Pour. Disappear, twigs for burning. Memories. Cold, half frozen, a falling rain. Star. A falling star. Always rising. Luminous. Openly. Mississippi. In the beginning was the dark moan and creak, a side wheel moving through. Thicker then, scent of lilac, scent of time. Slight hairs on a wrist lying down in sweat. We were falling down river, carnal slippage and shadow melt. We were standing on the deck of the new world before maps. Tepid seizure of a breeze, and the spirit hissing away. No wind can hold me. Stop breathing. Myself. Poor. Black. Empty for years. The white spaces doing what they do. Anything. Rain. I'm not the kind of person who praises openly or for profit. I'm not the kind who will steal a scene unless I've designed it. I'm not a kind at all, in fact. I'm itchy and pug-willed, gnarled and wrong-headed, never amorous but possessing a wild, thatched soul. Each night I set my boats to sea and leave them to their bawdy business. Whether they drift off, maddened, moon-rinsed, or dark in the morning, scuffed and chastened, is simply how it is, and I gather them in. You are mine, I say to the twice-dunked cruller before I eat it. Then I sing to the bright-beaked bird outside, then to the manicured spider between window and screen. Then I will stop and forget the singing. See, I have already forgotten you. One more time. The creed has been granted. Hours. A falling star. Rain. Softening. Soft now. Soft. Yes. Close my eyes. In a far, far land where men are men and women are sun and sky, the Snow King paces. And light throws a gold patina on the white spaces where sparrows lie frozen in hallways. And he weeps for the sparrows, their clumped feathers. Where is the summer that lasts forever, the night as soft as antelope eyes? The Snow King roams the lime-filled spaces, his cracked heart a slow fire, a garnet. Hair, beautiful, is simply how it is. descend, possessing. Beneath crying. Doing repair, anything. Then a path. Twigs were burning. Then goes home. Cold melt. Flying children. Black tree, softening soft air, soft. When I was young, the moon spoke in riddles and the stars rhymed. I was a new toy waiting for my owner to pick me up. When I was young, I ran the day to its knees. There were trees to swing on, crickets. I was narrowly sweet, infinitely cruel, tongued in honey and coddled in milk, sunburned and silvery and scabbed like a colt. And the world was already old, and I was older than I am today. Softening. Soft now, soft. I was older. Water. The world's open. All air. Loveliness. The red. Myself. Empty for years. Dark night, all evening. Listen. Water. There were trees. Ache. Yes. Close my eyes. Listen. There's east. Climb into a jar and live for a while. Chill earth, no stars in this stone sky. You have ceased to ache. Your spine is a flower. Dreaming. Dreaming. Before you. Air. Twigs for burning. Air. Air. Yes. Close my eyes. Dark the night. The room. Everything civilized will whistle before it rages. Kettle of the asthmatic, the aerosol can and its immaculate awl perforating the dome of heaven. We wire the sky for comfort. We thread it through our lungs for a perfect fit. We've arranged this calm, though it is constantly unraveling. Where does it go then? Atmosphere suckered up an invisible flue. How can we know where it goes? A gentleman pokes blue through a buttonhole. Rising, the pulse sings, memento mei. The sky is wired so it won't fall down. Each house notches into its neighbor and then the next, the whole row scaldingly white, unmistakable as a set of bared teeth. To pull the plug, to disappear into an empty bouquet. If only we could lose ourselves in the wreckage of the moment. Forget where we stand, dead center, and look up, track a falling star. Now you see it. Now you don't. Thinking, missing. Now you don't. To the stars. Look up, ascend. Where is the summer? Body. The air. Then a path. Black twigs for burning me. Answer. Beneath the brushed wing of the mallard, an awkward loveliness. Under the cedar lid, a mirror and a box in a box. Blue is all around, like an overturned bowl. What to do with this noise and persistent lint? The larder filled past caring. How good to revolve on the edge of a system. small, unimaginable, cold. A wild, small. Yes. Close my eyes. Cold, half frozen. And then it stops. Cease. Here. Twigs for burning. Never. Yes. Close my eyes. Yes. Squeeze. Here. Into heaven. Throw open the shutters to your darkened residences. Can you hear the pipes playing? Their hunger shaking the olive branches. To hear them sighing and not answer is to deny this world, descend rung by rung into no loss and no desire. Listen. Empty yet full, silken air and brute tongue. They are saying, to refuse to be born is one thing, but once you are here, you do well to stop crying and suck the good milk in. The scent. Forget. Calm. The red. Crying. Cease. Cut a cane that once grew in the river. Rain. Lean on it. Weigh a stone in your hands and put it down again. Watch it moss over. Strike the stone to see if it's thinking of water. Empty for years. Free enterprise. Stone. Black. Children. Descends as he beneath water stare. When you appeared, it was as if magnets cleared the air. I had never seen that smile before, or your hair flying silver. Someone waving goodbye, she was silver too. I called softly so you could choose not to answer, then called again. You turned in the light, your eyes seeking your name. Empty for years. Yes, seeking. Air, turn me one more time again. Free enterprise. One more time again. Jet. Air moving path. Five elephants are walking towards me. When morning is still a frozen tear in the brain, they come from the east, trunk to tail. Clumsy ballerinas. How to tell them all evening I refused consolation. 5 umbrellas, 5 willows, 5 bridges and their shadows. They lift their trunks, hooking the sky I would rush into, split pod of quartz and lemon. I could say they are 5 memories, but that would be unfair. Rather, pebbles seeking refuge in the heart. They move past me. I turn and follow. And for hours we meet no one else. Black. Before before you know it. Wait. Where it goes home. Leaving. One thing. Leaving. The red. The red twigs for burning. Twigs for burning. Beautiful. I prove a theorem and the house expands. The windows jerk free to hover near the ceiling. The ceiling floats away with a sigh. As the walls clear themselves of everything but transparency, the scent of carnations leaves with them. I am out in the open, and above the windows have hinged into butterflies, sunlight glinting where they've intersected. They are going to some point true and unproven. Listen.